replace me. Come roll with me in my Mercedes. Hold up, I see they broke, I see they lazy. Man, they money slim, they acting shady. I'm in my brand new car, who wanna race? Girl, you ain't come up on, so why you showing up? Never. I'm taking them shots, my partners, they loaded up. Man, on the low, all these be acting so material. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we them boys. Hold up, we making noise. Hold up, we them boys.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Phoenix Suns as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. Not a lot to complain about for this San Antonio group right now. They managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. And as we come up to the midway
Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harley. And, of course, Nick Young. Team moving on here without him.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, Kevin, they didn't just let him go for nothing. They got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And that's the idea. You know, you want to build a foundation on which this team can continue to move upward. So certainly some fans unhappy to see him go, but fans will be patient, and they also continue to be fans.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Tony Parker. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Simmons in at the 2 spot. Knight into the lane, and the rejection by Leonard. Fires for 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against Boston.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them. during the run.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Knight against Parker. Knight into the lane. There's the bucket. Good.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Now Parker. 23 points for him the last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends. And there are more points tacked on here to the early lead.
And it's a nice lead as well. I mean, it's no mystery how they've done it. They're attacking the basket.
Bender. Leonard kicks to Warren. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Right wing. Back to Parker. Outside Aldridge. To the inside. Here's Leonard, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. T.J. Warren picks one up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Q, he's checked in for the Suns. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. I spoke with the head coach for Phoenix. I asked him what they needed to key in on defensively, and he said, well, we've got to limit penetration by Tony Parker. He's really the, quote, head of the snake, and with his floater, he doesn't need to get all the way to the rim to score. It's crucial that we do our best to keep him outside the lane. Guys, that's no easy assignment. We'll see how much success they have defensively.
And thank you, Doris. Now here's Leonard. He has 7 to the paint. Dedmon dishes to Leonard. Misses off the right iron. Suns trail by 12. The feed tonight. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Phoenix shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
The wide open look here for Aldridge. Got it from 16 feet.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Passes it to D. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. D's got his first points in this one. Leonard on the wing. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. No good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And it's a tough game to lose. I mean, they actually put up a pretty solid effort, I thought. But when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to try to convert the positives. Take them into the momentum of your next game and use them for momentum. And then take what you did well and double down the efforts here tonight.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for San Antonio. Parker with it. And it's Knight picking him up. Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 3rd assist on the night. To the middle. And Leonard gets it to go.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Spurs leading by 9. There's the dish to Leonard. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Leonard. Tops in scoring. first in steals, and he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league, 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And Phoenix making a change here. Green's checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. The drive by Green, and that one's good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Gasol. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Charlotte. Aldridge a screen. Ginobili right side. Clock at 6. Nailed from three-point land.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now, here is Knight. 14 points from him the last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Here's Gasol. It's a 13-point game. Ginobili outside. Here's Aldridge. And the Spurs scoring again.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Knight passes to Green. Can they get it? And the shot is good. D's got 5 points so far.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Pass to Leonard. Spurs passing it around. Aldridge kicks to Leonard. It's stolen by Green. Here's Booker. And that one is hammered home.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. The drive by Green. Out tonight. Plenty of space. Rebound San Antonio. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Goodwin's checked in for the Suns. Tiny comes in for Brandon Knight, then for the Spurs. Lee's checked in for Aldridge. Carter comes in for Leonard, and it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Outside, Green lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Pass to Goodwin. 1:57 left to play in the first. Back to Green. There's the triple. That one goes. Count it. And it's now only a 1-point Spurs lead.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Down low, here's Ginobili. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ginobili's got 5 now.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Shots good by Mills.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Dishes it to Goodwin. And the wide-open shot from Green. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
Now here's Ginobili. He's got 5. Here's Gasol. Screened by Lee. And finished off by Gasol.
And how about the agility coming from the big man? I mean, that's not something we often see from him.
You know, it's never going to be, Greg, a 360 dunk when he goes up with it, but it will be 2 points. We do know that.
You know, you can sacrifice a little athleticism when you've got the size he does.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
The offense coming. And the Gasol brothers, both starters in the All-Star game last season. It's the first time that's happened.
It's like a dream come true. It's hard to really picture it. I'm just proud.
Well, their story is a bit like a fairy tale, the way 2 of them. Sons of medical professionals in Spain have become 2 of the best centers in the NBA of this era.
Yeah, and especially, Kevin, when you remember what a raw talent and how big and bulky Marc Gasol was when he was drafted by the Lakers, who traded him to Memphis for his brother.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
On the court for San Antonio, Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Mills. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Simmons in at the 2. Here's Adams. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Adams has got it all tied up now for the Suns. San Antonio's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Outside Leonard. Over to the left wing. Here's Dedmon. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Dedmon's got 6.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
There's a good screen. Adams dishes to Booker. Sinks the triple. Booker's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Mills passes to Aldridge. Aldridge can't get that one to fall. The Suns have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And Booker kicks to Adams. Floats one up. Great D that time from Leonard.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
The 3 from Mills. Knight grabs the board. Phoenix has gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. They get the rebound. Kick out to Adams. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's Leonard from 3. No good. The Suns leading. Adams dishes to Knight. Warren sets the pick for Knight. Kicks it to Booker. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. John Jenkins checked in for Phoenix. Parker's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio on defense. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Warren's got his second basket of the night. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Some great play by LaMarcus Aldridge tonight. He's got 8 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals. Yeah,
he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
And the Suns making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Aldridge kicks to Leonard. Spurs working the ball around now. Knight against Parker. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Out to the right wing.
First foul. Simmons. That's his first personal foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Now the pass to Q. Here's Jenkins.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
Aldridge with a screen on Knight. Parker passes to Aldridge. Nice work there coming off the screen. Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Feeds it to Knight. To the left wing. Here's Booker. No good with the triple. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. A three from Leonard. Shot is off. The Suns go the other way with it.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
A nice shot by Booker.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Spurs trail by 3. Now here's Parker. 5 points in the game. There's the pick. Here's Simmons. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Simmons got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, nice to see Parker setting a solid screen there.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Here's Q, and it's sent back by Aldridge. They recover it, and the shot is good. San Antonio calls timeout. Tiny is checked in for Brandon Knight. San Antonio's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Now the feed to Gasol. Takes the 13-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Passes it to Jenkins. From 11 feet away. Nice jump shot. Good. And it's a 4-point Suns lead. San Antonio's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter. Only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Gasol. Offensive rebound. Spurs lead. Tries yet again. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Spurs have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Phoenix making some changes. D comes in for Myers-Leonard. And it's Green in for Booker. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Carter's checked in. And good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one. Green against Parker. Green, the pass to D. Misses from close range.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
The dish to Carter. Parker, right side, 6 to shoot. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist. By Parker. Parker's got 6 assists now in the game.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
To the inside. Lee dishes to Gasol. And another basket for San Antonio.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Here's Q, rejected by Gasol. And they're able to recover. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from D. Gasol up top. He feeds it to Ginobili. To the paint. Parker kicks to Ginobili. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
The Suns have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And the Suns making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Mills is checked in.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Pass to Green. Here's Bender. Finds himself wide open and drills it. D's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter.
Gasol kicks to Mills. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Ginobili with the ball. Now defended by Goodwin. Out to the right wing. At the elbow, Lee. Carter outside. The fadeaway, and that one's good. Carter's got his 2nd basket of the night. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Pass to Goodwin. Here's the screen. The pass to Tony. Shot off the screen, and that is good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Screen by Lee. Here's Ginobili. Out to Carter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Q defended by Gasol. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Now just a 1-point Spurs lead. Green against Ginobili. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. Kept alive. Here's Lee. Can't cash in from close range. And we're through the...
Gentlemen, I'm here with...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. I'm Ernie. LaMarcus Aldridge was the story in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 2 steals, and 2 assists. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
G out there with Warren. Then there's Myers Leonard. Then there's Brandon Knight. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. To the middle. It's tipped. There's the lob to the hoop. Leonard, no luck.
Oh, it was a nice gamble, Kevin, but he just couldn't get it to go in.
Tries from 10. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 6 points for T.J. Warren. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Inside, here's Bender. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Watch shot's a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
That's good. The assist that time from Knight. 18 points for D.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And it's Parker in the corner. Six to shoot. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. D's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the wide open shot from Warren. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Aldridge a screen. Outside Leonard. The 3. That's good. Leonard's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And the Suns call time here.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns dancers.
Knight on the wing. He's got 9. He kicks it to Warren. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Warren. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Dishes to Aldridge. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all. 4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Here's Parker, and it's San Antonio with another.
Tony Parker.
Just under 3.5 minutes played. Here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Bender. The three-pointer off the mark. The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And, guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Outside Knight. Out left to the wing. Fires the three. Rebound by Parker. Spurs leading by 4. And here we go. Jumps up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
A nice shot by Booker.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Knight into the lane. Releases. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. San Antonio's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Parker's shot is off. Suns trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Parker with the steal. And here they go. Finished off the break. Parker's got 11 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Spurs.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
To the paint, tries to keep it alive. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And finished off by Leonard.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And Booker kicks to Warren. Here's Bender. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Knight wide open from outside off the mark.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And here's Leonard. 17 points in the game. He dishes it to Dedmon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Timeout called, the Suns. Nice game, great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And the Suns here with a different look. Q, he's checked in for Leonard. Green comes in for D. Archie Goodwin, he's checked in for Booker. And it's Tiny in for Brandon Knight. Here's Tiny, covered by Mills. Here's Leonard, rips down the breakaway slam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
4-on-3 break. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Goodwin.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And Mills kicks to lead. A reverse. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And the Spurs lead by 11.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
And Ginobili with a clear path to the rack. The coast-to-coast dunk.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
The Suns have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Here's Tiny, covered by Mills. A clear look for Warren. Again, Phoenix.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. Gasol passes to Mills. Clock at 6. Here's Gasol, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
In transition, here comes San Antonio. Ginobili leading the charge. He was all alone on that one. And that's now 22 points for Leonard.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Tiny, the pass to Q. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Here's Gasol, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
And again, San Antonio running.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And that. How you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Spurs out in front, running away. And we'll return shortly. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. San Antonio leading by 20. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Mills and Manu at the guards. David Lee is out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Anderson in at small forward. Adams' shot is good.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And San Antonio shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Gasol attacking, uses both hands to slam it down.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And Gasol sends it back. And Mills kicks to Lee. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Pick by Lee. The three from Mills. Rebound by the Suns. Q's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Suns trail by 20. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
To the middle, here's Lee, and it's blocked. Booker dishes to Adams. Hits that one, nice pass, leading him to the bucket. Adams has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Here's Mills. Tries again. No good from Lee.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Kicks it to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. Mills passes to Anderson. No good on the 3.
You can't get into much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. The open shot by Ginobili. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
And the Suns call time. Leonard, he's checked in for the Suns. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Knight against Parker. Feeds to Booker. They set the pick, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Parker outside. That is good. And the Spurs lead by 21.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
You look at what Brandon Knight has done so far. He's got 11 points and 9 assists. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick. And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
He's perfect from the line this time. San Antonio leading by 18. Parker kicks to Aldridge. It's Parker with the drive. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
Aldridge has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Parker against Knight. Leonard with a screen on Parker. The shot by Knight, no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Back to Parker. Aldridge a screen. It's Parker with the drive. Clock at 4. From the left block. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Parker's got 7 points for the quarter. Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Knight. Up and in on the way.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And now, your Suns dancers.
Warren's checked in for Adams. San Antonio also making some changes. Lee comes in for Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Kawhi Leonard in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Parker drives in. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Now, here's Warren. He's covered by Leonard.
That's a jump ball.
And the Spurs with possession. San Antonio leading by 22. Simmons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drop.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
Up top, Leonard. He's guarded by Knight. And 2. Shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Leonard having a good one. He's got 24 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
So for the Suns, Goodwin's checked in for D. John Jenkins comes in for Booker. And it's Tiny in for Brandon Knight. D, he's checked in for the Spurs. Jenkins dishes to Goodwin. There's the pick. Passes it to Tiny. Now, here's Warren. He's covered closely. Pass to Tiny. Clock at 2. Releases. Got a hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns making a switch here. Dudley's checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Bertanis, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Murray up on top. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
The feed now to Warren. Shot to stop the run. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
There's the pass to Murray. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Hugh, he's checked in for the Suns. He doesn't get the second one. The Suns have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Here's Dudley. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. To the paint, here's Pertinis, and that one is stuffed right through.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay,
Guys,
I'll
that
buy that for now.
A good old-fashioned chin check right there. Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Anderson against Dudley. Picked by Lee. Anderson outside. Here's Murray. Phoenix grabs the miss. Q's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Jenkins kicks to Goodwin. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Here's Simmons. The dish now to Murray. It's intercepted. Fast break, here come the Suns. And San Antonio called for the foul. Adams, he's checked in for John Jenkins.
Checking in for your Suns, Jordan Adams.
There's 1:38 left in the 4th. Here's Tiny. He's covered by Murray. And the pass to Q. Soft touch off the glass.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
Now they've got their sights set on that sweep, Greg, 3-zip. And given what's going on in the first 2 games, my guess is that's what's going to happen.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Tony Parker. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
That's tipped and stolen by Murray. All alone. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here, plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound. There's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From 10 feet out, rebounded by the Spurs. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
And Lee with the stuff. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was overwhelming, waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
Guys, I'm here with Tony Parker, and Tony, there was an intensity to
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Tony Parker. Double figures in both points and assists for the double-double that led the way tonight. He was their motor offensively and really got the team fired up.
There was nothing they could do to...
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet